Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm Adam Mckola outside Old Trafford. Manchester United 1, Liverpool 1. Manchester United took the lead through Marcus Rashford in the first half. See you later, Raheem. Marcus Rashford scoring in the first half. Obviously, Adam Lallana getting a late equaliser for Liverpool. And I am gutted. I am really gutted. I thought we were going to hold on and get a victory, but we invited the pressure from Liverpool onto us, which is really, really frustrating as well. We literally invited the pressure from them onto us, and we were almost waiting for them to score. And we've dropped points now from winning positions at Wolves, at Southampton, today against Liverpool, against Arsenal. It's frustrating. We need to be able to see games out. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to get his tactics right, his substitutions right, to be able to see these games out. I felt we had a few opportunities today to get that second goal. Daniel James could have picked out Marcus Rashford with a few passes if he was a little more clinical with his passing, but he didn't. And when we didn't get that second goal, we were always hoping to hold on to something. And I feel we just didn't change the momentum of the game quick enough. We could have done that with substitutions. Now you look at the bench and you think, what can you change? You've got Mata, you've got Greenwood, you've got Martial. Like, it's very hard to change anything, but we didn't change the momentum of the game quick enough, and we almost just kept inviting Liverpool onto us. They were getting the ball in wider areas. Fabinho was passing the ball off pretty easily, and it was far too easy for Liverpool to create those opportunities. And when that ball comes across the box, you're hoping someone clears it, someone get onto it, but everyone's flat-footed. Adam Lallana's fresh, he's moving, and he gets the equaliser, and we weren't saved by VAR on that occasion. But in actuality, it was a lot better than many of us would have expected today, because you turned up here, I thought, first off, Ollie got the tactics spot on. 3 centre-halves. Rojo came in for Twanzebe, who was supposed to start there. So we had Rojo, Lindelof, Maguire. Then we had Ashley Young and Aaron Wan-Bissaka at fullback. Having Aaron Wan-Bissaka back today was fantastic. I thought he did really well in terms of getting forward. He stayed quite high up the pitch, so it was important that he tracked back, and he made sure he did track back as well. In the midfield, we had Fred and McTominay, and I thought Fred, he had some Fred moments. Some moments when you think, Jesus Christ, Fred, what are you doing? But he also had a very difficult job in terms of, it looked to me from watching from where I was sat in the Stretford end, or stood rather, that his job was to keep Trent out of the game, keep the ball from going to him, make sure you're hustling him, make sure you're not letting him come forward with the ball and get those crosses into the box. And unfortunately on the other side, it was a Robertson cross that got converted for their goal. But I thought Fred did that quite well. Andreas Pereira just ahead of the midfield as well. Energy, movement, moving around, some great passes to Marcus Rashford on the break. And I thought Andreas Pereira, possibly my man of the match, did very well today, looked good in there, and he worked hard. That's the thing, the energy. You want that little bite in the midfield, and he does bring that to it. Marcus Rashford, Danny James, ran, kept working. Everyone today worked hard. Everyone grafted today. Ashley Young even had a half-decent performance, and you're looking at it and you think, yes, we need a little bit more quality. I thought Scott McTominay worked hard as well. True leader in the midfield. He always gives 100%. But you're looking at it, Fred and McTominay, we need a little bit more quality. Pereira, Daniel James, we need a little bit more quality, a little bit more clinicalness. And we never had it, but we did get a performance from those guys today. And I think we all know we may be lacking a little bit of quality, especially when Paul Pogba's out, especially when Martial's not fit enough to start, Jesse Lingard's out, etc. We know we're lacking a little bit of depth, a little bit of quality in there. But the performance levels were there throughout the game from start to finish. In the second half, though, from about the 55th minute, Liverpool bossed it. And I just hoped we changed things around quickly. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm saying this in hindsight, and I'm thinking, I hope we changed it around. But I couldn't really see what substitution I would have made. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the manager, and I felt he should have made the substitution earlier. Martial comes on for 10 minutes. Now, you could say he's not fit enough to play. All right, if he's not fit enough, then don't bring him on. But he comes on for 10 minutes. Surely he needs a little bit more time to get into the game. He didn't get that. And I feel like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer today, his substitutions and maybe tinkering with something a little bit in the last 10, 15, 20 minutes just to change the direction of the game probably could have helped us get that result and get a 1-0 victory. But unfortunately, we let it slip. And it's 1-1. Lallana gets a goal. Liverpool get a point. They keep up their unbeaten record. And unfortunately, Manchester United drop 2 points. And we're not going to get those 3 points. It would have been a massive 3 points here today. Would we have deserved it? Probably not, because I felt like Liverpool were coming on to us. They were having a lot of the attack. They weren't at their free-flowing best today, but they were getting forward, making things happen. And it did look like an equaliser was coming. But we could have got a result today if we just did things a little bit differently, and dropping points from winning positions in games isn't good enough. Having said that, in the bigger games this season, we've not done too badly. It's the games against the likes of Norwich coming up next week, the Partisans, Belgrades, where we have actually struggled. So we need to keep up the level of performance. We need to get better in terms of creativity, making chances, taking chances, and of course in that final third. But overall today, I thought it was more positives than negatives, although there were a few negatives. And ultimately, when Liverpool scoring a late equaliser, it feels like a defeat. But I was turning up here fearing a lot worse today. So you have to take your hats off to the boys as well and say, well done for the performance, because from back to front, everyone put in a shift. And you could argue there was a little bit of quality missing from maybe Fred, from Daniel James, from other positions, but from Andreas Pereira as well. But you know what? They did put a shift in today. So well done to them. Hoping for a little bit more. Unfortunately, we conceded that goal. Can I just have a little bit of a moan about VAR as well today? Because VAR, fair enough, Mane's goal correctly disallowed. But Rashford's goal, Marcus Rashford's goal, I didn't really celebrate it. I celebrated it, but not wholeheartedly, because I had saw there was an incident before and I half felt it was going to get disallowed. I knew it was going to a VAR decision. And it kind of just sucked. Like, United going in front against Liverpool, I should be going off my head. And because of that, I just didn't. And with VAR there, it's always that. But that's the price we pay to get decisions right, I suppose. Anyway, guys, that has been it. Now, I don't know whether this... I've not been online yet, and online is usually a good measure of these things. I don't know whether this increases the pressure on Ollie or decreases the pressure. Where are more positives than negatives? Are you more gutted because we threw away those 2 points? Or are you more happy because we actually put in a good performance? Let us know in the comments below. Plenty of fan cams coming your way as well, so make sure you're keeping it locked for that. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep it locked to Full Time Devils. Remember, we got Belgrade coming up, Norwich coming up, so we've got loads of content coming your way. We'll see you later.